Somalia and Djibouti, two small but powerful names in the Horn of Africa. They share the same language, the same religion, and even the same bloodline. Both are proud Somali nations. Yet behind their brotherhood lies a quiet competition, a rivalry for influence, recognition, and power in one of the most strategic corners of the world. So today we ask, are Somalia and Djibouti brothers or rivals? To understand this complex relationship, we must go back in time. Long before European powers arrived, the Somali people lived as one extended nation. The tribes, the language, and the culture all flowed naturally across what are now borders. Families in Djibouti, Somalia, and the Somali region of Ethiopia shared the same roots and way of life. There was no Djibouti or Somalia, only the Somali people. But everything changed in the late 19th century when European colonial powers divided the Horn of Africa. The French established control over what became French Somaliland, today's Djibouti. The British took northern Somalia, and the Italians occupied the south. Borders were drawn without care for families, clans, or traditions. Brothers suddenly became citizens of different colonies. When Djibouti gained independence in 1977, it became one of Africa's smallest nations, but also one of the most strategically important. Its location at the entrance of the Red Sea gave it control over one of the world's busiest shipping routes. Somalia, meanwhile, had already gained independence in 1960 and dreamed of uniting all Somali territories into one nation, a dream known as Greater Somalia. In the early years, Somalia was confident and ambitious, while Djibouti was still finding its footing. But as Somalia descended into civil war in 1991, Djibouti found stability, peace, and an opportunity to rise diplomatically. Over the years, Djibouti became a center for global influence. The United States, France, China, Japan, and even Saudi Arabia all built military bases there. It became the only country in the world hosting both American and Chinese troops side by side. That made Djibouti one of the most geopolitically valuable nations on Earth. While Djibouti grew stronger through diplomacy and foreign presence, Somalia struggled through decades of instability. But today, Somalia is rebuilding. Its government, institutions, and economy are slowly returning to strength. The Somali people are regaining confidence and unity. As this happens, a new dynamic is emerging, a sense of competition between the two brothers. Djibouti wants to maintain its role as the political and logistic heart of the Horn of Africa, while Somalia seeks to rise again as an independent, self-reliant power with a strong voice in regional affairs. The rivalry can also be seen in economics. For decades, Ethiopia, a landlocked giant, has depended on Djibouti's ports for about 95% of its international trade. That trade brought Djibouti billions of dollars and international recognition. But now Somalia is developing its own major ports in Berbera and Kismayo. The Berbera port, supported by international investment, offers Ethiopia an alternative sea route. If Ethiopia shifts even a small portion of its trade to Somalia, Djibouti's economy could feel the impact. That's why economic competition is quietly reshaping the relationship between these two nations. But, despite these tensions, the bond between their people remains unbreakable. Across the border, Somalis and Djiboutians intermarry, trade together, and share the same cultural festivals. They speak the same Somali language, enjoy the same foods, and tell the same jokes. To the ordinary person, Djibouti and Somalia are one people separated only by colonial borders. They do not see rivalry. They see brotherhood, family, and faith. However, politics can change the tone of that brotherhood. Regional organizations like IGAD, which includes both Somalia and Djibouti, often become a stage for competition. Both nations want to be seen as leaders and mediators in the Horn of Africa. Djibouti uses its diplomatic ties and stability to influence international discussions. Somalia, on the other hand, uses its large population, rich resources, and growing confidence to assert that it too deserves a central role in regional leadership. Sometimes these ambitions clash, not violently but quietly through policies, speeches, and alliances. And yet, beyond politics and ports, there lies something deeper, a shared dream. Many Somalis and Djiboutians imagine a future where both nations cooperate instead of compete, a future where they build roads, trade networks, and cultural exchanges together. A future where the Horn of Africa stands united, peaceful, and respected. After all, unity does not mean sameness. It means understanding, partnership, and shared strength. So, are Somalia and Djibouti brothers or rivals? The truth is, they are both. They are brothers by blood, by language, and by faith, but rivals in politics and economy. Their story reflects the identity of the entire Horn of Africa, a region of unity and division, peace and tension, cooperation and competition. The outcome depends on their choices. If they choose cooperation, they can shape a brighter, more prosperous Horn of Africa. But if rivalry grows unchecked, it may deepen divisions and weaken both nations in the long run. In the end, the choice lies in their hands and in the hearts of their people. Will the two brothers walk together or continue to compete in silence? Time will tell. Thank you for watching Inside Horn. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Somalia and Djibouti are true brothers or silent rivals? Your voice matters. Stay tuned for more real stories, deep insights, and honest analysis.